Hi everyone, welcome to RJ and Bley Psychic Girls. My name's Bley.
My name's RJ.
And we're the worst and girst. Welcome,
when it comes to the ladies.
Welcome to the live stream, everyone. It's on Fancy Pants. Oh, there's two windows open. That's great.
Hey everyone.
It's incredibly annoying. Gingras, what's up? Lori B.
Hi, John Gingras.
It's on Fancy Pants. Sma04. Marilyn Denman. Hello, everyone in the chat. Ask us questions about dating, and we'll try to answer them. RJ's got something very
Before we get, I have a question about the feed. Is the feed working? Is anyone in the suckatgirls.com/live feed? Is that working?
Why do you care? We've got another feed that's working just fine.
I just want to see if it works.
Who cares?
Me.
Why?
I like two feeds.
Perfect. All right. I like two feeds.
Sma04, what's up?
Yep. All right. Tell everybody what you want to talk about today.
All right.
Let's start.
We'll
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. In like 15 minutes, we're going to talk about this. I want you to formulate your questions.
In 15 minutes? Let's talk about it now. You don't bury the lead.
I'm burying it.
Why? What else are we going to talk about?
I'm thinking about... All right, so I'm dating this girl named Big Oil. Her and I have been together for almost 2 years.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
Almost 2 years. Thinking about moving in together. I want to know your thoughts. I'm going back and forth on it. I'm not sure what I want. What I do know is that I want to move in before any kind of, engagement, commitment, or anything like that.
Engagement, commitment?
Yeah.
I think an engagement is a commitment.
Of course, but so is moving in together.
What do you mean engagement, commitment? Doesn't make any sense.
Like getting engaged. I would like to live with Big Oil for a while before I got engaged to Big Oil.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now let me ask you some questions. Here's the thing. I'm going to play devil's advocate because that's what I'm good at, and I enjoy poking the hornet's nest. Oh, Small4 says, congrats, RJ and Big Oil sitting in a tree. That's
Wait,
true.
Real quick, anyone who
sitting in a
sent
small
me
apartment.
A super nice, good luck on the surgery thing. Thank you very much. That was really nice of you. I had surgery 2 weeks ago. Everything went great.
You had to poop before you left the hospital?
I had to pee before I left the hospital. That's how they let you out. I had never been rolled out on in a wheelchair before.
How did it feel?
It was like I was in a movie. It was very weird. But I couldn't get from the wheelchair to the car. Big Oil had to help me. I couldn't physically do it.
Big Oil. Got the guns.
Big guns.
Big guns and Big Oil. That's right. Scared of
Marilyn Denman, what's up? Scared of commitment? Yes. Who isn't? Anyone who's...
No, that wasn't a high five.
Listen, anyone who says they're not scared of commitment is lying. For a commitment that's like, do you want to get married for the rest of your life?
If you're scared, then maybe you shouldn't do it.
Well, that's not a good reason to not do something. I do tons of stuff because I'm scared of it.
Name one thing you've done that you were scared about.
Skydiving. Okay. And it was a great decision.
Yeah. Well,
surgery.
Moving in is a lot like skydiving because
maybe a great decision.
When you're jumping out of a plane, an emotional plane, you're plummeting towards the ground.
Towards death.
Yes. And are you going to open the chute of love? Or not?
The chute
Here's the thing.
love?
Now let me ask you some questions. Now, moving in is I think it's great. It's a natural step. Hey, baby L, what's up? It's a natural step, in terms of you don't want to. I think we're both agreed in terms of you want to live with someone before you want to get married to them, right?
Yes.
Okay. But here's the thing about that.
Yeah.
You might have to get rid of some of your shit.
That's terrifying.
And it might be shit. You might not have a huge say, or you might have to compromise. Like, let's talk about some posters.
Let's
talk about some posters. Let's talk about some posters.
I have so many good posters.
Let's talk about some posters.
Yeah.
Let's say now Big Oil loves you, respects you as a human being.
Marilyn Denman, you say wow. I hope that's a good wow. Like wow, and not like wow.
Yeah. But what if you have a lot of Indiana Jones shit?
I do.
Maybe too much.
No, but yes,
she doesn't want to. Now does she like Indiana Jones?
Yeah. I introduced her to Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she like it 8 posters worth?
I don't know. But what
she
about
might
her?
like it 3 posters.
What about
worth.
her? She's like a crazy plant lady. She's got all these plants.
Plants are good for you.
Can I get rid of some of the plants and add a couple posters?
Gingras says might. No, you'll definitely have to get rid of some of your junk. Yeah.
Gingras, come on.
Marilyn's laughing too. The thing is, man, like you're gonna have to make a junk choice. You know?
That's right. Because we don't have like a huge.
Right.
We're not gonna have a huge place.
Absolutely. So what do you love more, Indiana Jones or Big Oil? That's what it comes down to.
That is what it comes down to.
And before we started, I just want everyone to know he said he's actually excited about the new Indiana Jones movie. Number 5.
I am.
After Crystal Skull, you're still excited.
Yes. Yes.
You were gonna be weeping
because
when
they
she makes you
know
throw in that
Crystal
thing.
Skull sucked. They have to know.
Right.
So they're gonna make this legit.
Oh, Giggers asked, are you moving into her place or is she moving in with you or are you finding a place together? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Have you talked about it?
Yes. So Big Oil has a legit place. We would definitely be moving into her
as opposed to your
to
place,
my place,
which is a child.
It's a dorm room, basically.
It's a dorm room with a lot of Indiana Jones shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. We would definitely be moving into her place.
And her place, by the way, is extremely nice.
It
and I
is.
can't see a lot of Indiana Jones posters in there. No
You
offense.
can't?
I mean, she's got really nice shit.
I know.
It's
like adult shit.
Yeah, you don't have posters that are gonna match her aesthetic, do you? You're the poster I gave you, which is great.
What was that?
What was that? The big fucking framed, the desk of Indiana Jones.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? That cost me a lot of money.
No, that was amazing, and it's another Indiana Jones thing.
That's the first thing that'll go.
It's another.
Oh, you mean the thing I threw away immediately after you gave to me?
That looks the most classy. She has a cool
that
bar.
thing is gonna. Yeah,
She has a cool bar. We're gonna put that above the bar.
that might be the only thing you get to keep.
No way. I have this super classy, like nice photo of Jurassic Park. It's like a dinosaur, and then the old man. Ugh, God, I'm gonna
Going the way of the dodo. But
But
that's the thing, man. When you're that's why guys have to have man caves for all of our stuff.
Yeah.
That's why, So you need to make a choice.
Here's the problem. She works at home. From home. So the man cave room is her office. I'm never at home, so it's like I would have to.
There's always the bathroom.
That's true.
Be pooping and look at
Indiana Jones.
Baby L says bury your posters somewhere, get them back later. That's like an Indiana Jones sentiment.
That is
exactly
true.
something that would happen.
Put them on like a crate and send them somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah,
man. So that's like the cost of love. Like the thing is, at the end of the day, these are the things. Love has a price, guys. It ain't free.
Okay,
love ain't free.
True, but
That's
what do
right.
you think? What does the lady have to compromise on?
Nothing. If it's her place, absolutely nothing. I don't think she has. What does?
But
she
it's
have to
her place
compromise?
becoming our place. Don't you think?
Look, I think here's what I think. I think that it's not really a gender issue. It's not, or whatever. It's not who.
But you think it's whose place you move into?
Yes, I think it's a space issue because it's her place that's becoming yours, but not really. It's still mostly her place. If she was moving in with you, the thing is, I'm guessing. You know what? I think whoever has the nicer place with the nicer shit gets to keep most of their shit.
Gets to keep the nicer.
And she's got nice shit.
I also have a lot of cups. Like that I got at baseball games and stuff, like big gulp cups. Those are staying.
Those are staying. No. Those are you get one cup. One cup. She's got nice shit. It goes that way. Whoever moves in with the other has to ditch their stuff. That's true.
God.
LM says,
What?
we ladies have to compromise by living with a guy hard enough. That's true. Guys smell like shit.
True.
And a lot of hair.
Here's one thing. If Big Oil ever watches this, she'll get mad at. I am neater. I'm more organized than Big Oil. I'm like you've been to my place. It's tidy. I'm a tidy guy.
Unlike this shithole, yes, it's very tidy.
True. But very tidy.
Yeah.
I don't know though, man. There are a lot of plants.
Now,
that would be the one thing I got rid of
Let me ask you a question.
in her place.
What is the deal? And for people out there too, now you're gonna move in together. What's a deal breaker of moving in? Is there any deal breakers that could now you start living together? Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna learn a lot about each other. Now you spend time at each other's places, but it's totally different living with someone.
Because you always have that safety net.
You always
of
have the
going to your
safety
place.
net. That's right. You can always have time
That's
alone.
what I'm terrified of losing.
Then why are you moving in together?
Well, but when are you not terrified of losing that?
Big Oil loves. There is a show about her. Big Oil Loves. Is that a show? Big
There
Oil
is
Loves?
a show.
Lori has her own decorating style. That's why she doesn't want to move in with someone.
Big Oil has her own decorating style.
Until you find someone that aesthetic matches yours.
Is your lease up? Could you do a trial period at her place?
RJ and Bley and one cup.
Anita Cock.
It's definitely
whatever your
Coke.
last name is. It's Cock.
It's Koch.
Listen, it's already been kind of a trial period because basically every night we go to one person's house. And here's why this came up, right? A couple weeks ago we went on a trip. Okay? When we got back from the trip,
Where was the trip?
where did we go? We went to Chicago.
Windy City.
On the way
Shout out.
back from the trip, when we landed, we took a car, and then we were like, fuck, we have to go to 2 separate houses to put our stuff away, to get more stuff, but we still wanted to hang out together. So it was like...
You couldn't just
and
leave
then-
that stuff at her house?
What do you mean?
Why couldn't you just go back to her house and leave everything in one space? Why did you need to split up?
Because once I got back from out of town, for the next day, like to go to work, all my stuff was at home.
But you don't keep anything at her house now?
I have one drawer where I keep some stuff. It's mainly like pajama pants and posters.
First of all, you're not doing it right.
What do you mean?
Keep some shit there so you don't have to constantly go back to your house. Right?
Yeah, but
Why
I
are you
don't
keeping just pajama pants? You never thought about actually leaving from her house. So you
No,
always
I
have to go
do,
back home?
But that's like.
Oh my
But after
God.
like a week, I don't know.
You don't know what? Go ahead. Finish your sentence.
Ben Friesman.
Don't change the subject.
That's a harder subject, though. It's harder to break up when you're living together. That's why.
That is true. Kitchen organization is a big deal breaker.
You know what? I will say this. I'll give her this. She's great at kitchen stuff. She's a good cook. The kitchen is her space. She
Yeah.
can do whatever she wants in the kitchen.
This mirror came from Home Depot, by the way. I know, it doesn't look like it. Home Depot.
Which one do you look at yourself in?
I look at myself in all of them. I take an hour every morning to look at myself. Don't move in with somebody unless you plan to get married or essentially married to all the legal stuff.
Disagree.
It's hard to break up your living together. That's why Jungle Gym Mania. I don't know what that means. I will say it is harder. I've
done it before.
I'm a monster. You've lived with someone before.
I have.
Well, what happened?
Well, it obviously.
You didn't want to throw
in
Indiana Jones stuff? You were literally moving in. She was like, "What's all that?" You're like,
Yeah.
"Indiana Jones." She's like, "No," and you're like, "I'm out of here."
Here's the thing: we got the same place together, but then after we started living together, it totally unraveled. That's why I'm a little scared, because
Why? Why did it unravel?
Well, it unraveled because our relationship was bad. We've been together too long, and it was just a bad mix.
Yeah.
But it happened to coincide when we decided to live together. So it's like
Was it
like,
the living together or just
No.
the death of the relationship?
It was the death of the relationship, and us moving in together almost felt like maybe this will salvage the relationship, which is not a good reason to move in together.
Then you're like, "Let's have a baby," and you're like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
And he said, "RJ, what is your stance on birth control? When you start to play house, things can get serious fast." Great question.
Love birth control. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand the question.
I don't know the
What is your stance on birth control?
I guess you definitely want to use birth control.
Yeah, because I don't want a baby. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I use abstinence, not by choice.
Right.
Not by choice.
Wait,
but it's
is the
happening.
real question, are you pro sex before marriage? In which case I say yes.
You have to be.
It's for the same reason as moving in together.
Yes,
you don't want to
yes.
get married and then it be like,
Yes.
oh, that doesn't work.
Yes.
For the same reason moving in together. You don't want to get married and be like, she doesn't like any posters?
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That posters.
Divorce!
Yeah. If she doesn't like posters as a general rule, or what
Yeah.
about just art on the walls? Let's not say posters
Right.
because that sounds like fucking Bob Marley and shit. That's not a poster, by the way. That's a mirror.
Art.
Do you know what a poster is?
Art on the
Okay. Birth control equals yes.
I
I don't know. My ex used to yell at me if I stayed up too late. Oh, that's a problem. Do you both go to bed early?
Yeah, pretty early.
Pretty early.
I'm an old man. I go to bed at like 10.
Jesus
Seriously.
Christ.
I'll watch an episode of House Hunters and then hit the sack.
Too much info. I didn't ask. Yeah. Me living with somebody, I have a ton of shit.
You
so
do.
I think it's gonna have to be a thing of I'm gonna have to buy a giant castle, and then someone could just stay in a wing of the castle.
Or you just move in just light this place on fire.
That's what
and
I'm
then
planning
just
on
move
doing.
in somebody else's house.
Yeah, just fuck it.
All of it goes.
Yeah, all of it goes. Everything. The only thing that comes with me is the Brontosaurus egg and the Civil War poster.
You have the Civil War posters. Awesome.
Yeah.
You have so much shit in here that if this place caught on fire, I bet you wouldn't even remember half of it.
I don't remember half of it now.
You wouldn't know what was in
I
here.
couldn't even name the posters that are on this wall without looking at them. It's true. It's a mess. Also, the big picture of my face, which is probably the only thing. I will say,
You do have a giant
I have a
picture
giant
of your
picture of my
face.
face. That is a deal breaker. If that girl, whoever I get with, doesn't want a giant 9-foot fucking tall picture of my fat face.
How old is that picture?
That's senior year of college.
So 10 years old? Have you been out of college for 10 years?
Yes, I've been working at Conan for like fucking 14.
Let me just say this though, a testament to you right now. That looks like that photo was taken 10 years in the future.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good. I'm Benjamin Buttoning it.
Ridiculous.
I'm Benjamin Buttoning it. Oh wait, Marilyn asked, have you ever asked Big Oiler's stance on the posters? Have you? When you guys talked about moving in, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was it?
It's this. She acts very sweet.
Yes.
And says like some of the posters you can keep. Like we could put. She's like she'll even say like the one you gave me. She's like that would look great above the bar, right? But then like, what's a weird like I have a poster of a hoverboard with a Pepsi Perfect on it.
Bye, SH.
See ya. That one she can't seem to find a place for in her apartment.
Yep. You're fucked. They want to see the giant picture. All right. There, it's right there. There it is.
Do you see it?
There it is.
Look at that. It's giant.
It's huge. It's gigantic. Big picture of my face. Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I think that poster might have to go.
It's a great poster.
It's great.
Here's the thing.
Not for a lady.
What about this? What if I saved some of the posters, kind of like the burying idea, but like in a closet and not underground?
Typical guy move.
And then
guy
thinking that one day I'll have a basement or a man cave.
What's up, Brony?
Situation where I can put those up, so I can still keep.
Typical guy move. Here's what's gonna happen.
And she told me that is like
typical guy move. And you know what? It's fine. Just know that you're never gonna put those posters up or see them ever again. So if you want to put them in a closet and be like, oh, posters, I love you. See you later. See you in a couple. Nope. Fucking. You know what's gonna happen when you're moving out of that place in fucking 10 years when you have 3 kids.
Oh God, 10 years.
You're gonna be like, oh, these posters, fuck, all this stuff now that I don't really care about or want.
Have you ever lived with someone?
No.
And you would definitely do it before you got married.
Absolutely, but
would you have to be engaged?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not. But I mean, I got to be into them though. Is the thing. Like I broke up with a girl because I knew it wasn't gonna work because I was like, I don't want to live. I can't move in. I can't see myself living with this person, so I broke it off.
Yeah.
The problem is though, did I do that because I'm just a prick who doesn't care about other people's feelings? Possibly true. Or is it scared of commitment? Very true.
Yeah.
Or was it the fact that we actually wouldn't have gotten along? Which is probably true.
Baby L, give your posters to Bley. No. Anita, RJ, do you fart in front of Big Oil? I do.
Oh,
Sometimes.
this brings up a really good point, actually.
Sometimes. I don't like
this
to.
brings up a point, which is you need to maintain, especially if you move in together, a little air of mystery.
You're right.
I am not into, and look, I think it's fine for people who do it, gonna fucking shit in front of a girlfriend or all that
I'm not
stuff.
into that.
Like, I know I'm fine with other people doing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I am not into that shit.
I actually have told her before, even if we get married, we have kids, we grow old together, you will never be allowed in the bathroom when I'm taking a shit. Period.
Because you won't survive. It's kind of like that scene in fucking
survive.
Star Trek 2 or 4 or whichever one where Spock and Kirk, it's like you and Big Oil. They're just like, I love you on the outside of the door and you're inside the reactor. By that I mean the place you're pooping.
Dying from poop.
I've lived with my fiance. She's now my ex-fiance. Womp womp.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That sucks, man.
A little air of mystery. Farts. Mystery air. Farts. Yeah, you need to maintain. Here's the thing.
A little bit of mystery.
A little bit of mystery. Now, I don't mean that, every time she sees you, you need to be fully clothed. That's just me. But I think it's important to maintain that kind of distance there. I think it's great if you have a relationship like that.
What's another example of that other than farts and poop? I'm trying to think of something good.
I don't know. I mean, that's the biggest only medical emergency. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of the line for me.
Here's another thing I'm worried about, but I'm confident people can overcome, right? When people live together, I'm afraid that they feel obligated to do everything
Veronica
together.
says, totally agree. Bathroom door closed. Yep, high five. Put it up. Boom.
Did you hear what I said?
Nope.
When people live
I
together,
normally don't listen to you when we do these.
I feel like people feel obligated to do everything together.
Ooh, yes, that's true.
I think that kind of plays into the mystery thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be mysterious.
Right.
We can tell each other where we're going.
Yes.
But I think if she wants to go hang out with her friends, she's in a band, she wants to go do band stuff, that all should stay the same.
Agreed.
But we just come home together at night.
Yeah, so basically you're not hanging out at all or in a relationship.
Right.
You're just platonic roommates.
We sleep in the same bed.
No, not even. You sleep in separate rooms.
Rooms.
Actually get separate apartments.
Right. But I throw all my posters away.
And you throw all your posters away. You stay in the same apartment. You don't move in together. You stop dating.
Yeah.
And you throw all your posters away. That's important.
Definitely do that before you get married.
No, I agree. I think having your own boundaries and identities and setting good boundaries is fucking key.
I think so.
Never nude. Exactly, Marilyn. Exactly.
Maintaining a little space and doing things apart sometimes is important.
Always
Yes,
important.
John.
Because then resentment builds. That's the issue.
Yeah, you don't want resentment to build up like that.
You don't. RJ and I hate each other because of resentment, and we're trying to. I'm trying to get him to move in with me, which is true. Don't let that happen. Always good to have your own lives. Yes, that's true. Now here's the thing. Now me and my girlfriend that I don't have also have separate lives, and we never see each other because we haven't met yet.
Right.
Now, what do you think of that strategy?
Well, that's good because at least you don't resent each other.
It's true. I still kind of resent her because I don't know where she is.
Ever.
This is the thing. So I'm off all the dating apps now.
Yeah, let's switch.
I'm off all of them.
Yeah.
I've given up. Again, I'm back into a rut.
Wait, hold on.
Summer's starting.
LY says, I had a friend who went to a bachelor party and one of his buddies, where'd it go? One of his buddies brought his girlfriend.
That's fucked up.
Don't bring your girlfriend
unless she's
or
stripping.
your mom,
unless she's stripping.
Or your grandma.
Unless your mom is stripping. Or unless your grandma's stripping. And by the way, if your grandma's stripping, kudos to her because she's flexible and strong. She's a strong, flexible
she
woman
can
to work
take
that
clothes
pole.
off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I completely agree. Jungle Jamania, secrets help keep a relationship alive as long as the secret is personal.
Ooh, another good question. RJ, how will the budget work when you move in together? It'll stay exactly the way it is. I'll spend too much money and she pays for everything. It'll be the same. None of the budget shit gets mixed until we get married. I think, right?
Yeah, no,
that's a fair.
That's like the last step, I think. I would even say,
even when you're married, that doesn't even have to.
Even when you're married, I think, yeah, you get married. Then after both of you have not gone on like a Coke binge or something,
right?
Then you can merge your accounts.
Yeah,
I guess unless you're gonna go buy a house or something. I mean, right? Like, why would you?
Yeah.
Or taxes.
I mean, obviously we are gonna split rent, but other than that, I think everything.
Yeah, exactly. Or she pays for everything and you just pay her with your body.
That's not a bad idea.
You know, write a check with the old
ding-a-ling.
Ooh.
The old ding-a-ling check.
No, gross. I was saying like housework and like landscaping.
The old wee-wee check.
Please. Keep that bathroom door closed. Alam, I'm married and we have separate accounts. There we go. Unless there's a reason.
Alam, how does that work? Like if you go to buy a house, who pays for it?
Who pays for the house? And how did you get that much cash?
Yeah. You live in Europe. Where do you live in Europe?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of like one of those things where I think you kind of make it up as you go. Everyone kind of makes it up as they go along, especially like living together. It's crazy.
I think so.
Yeah, right?
If you were moving in with a girl, let's pretend like you had a girlfriend.
Okay.
Try to envision that. Okay?
What does she look like?
What would you be
set the scene for me, please?
Fine.
Set the scene for me.
She's brunette.
Okay.
She's gorgeous. She's
not into hot. No.
Okay.
No. Not into hot girls.
She loves comic books.
How much? What kind?
Not as much as you.
Is she like into kind of the postmodern view, like comic book, like characters are fallible and real people, or is she
this.
more into like X-Men, like Age of Apocalypse shit?
I hate this. Oh wow, you have separate bank accounts but one shared account. Okay.
If this is supposed to be a fantasy, I need it to be a little more. Fucking set the scene for me.
All right, it's a girl that likes you.
Okay, go. I'm in.
All right, you're moving in together.
Yep.
You're not getting married.
Is she moving in here? Because
we
talked about setting this place on
definitely
fire.
Not married.
Okay, good.
Definitely not coming.
That's a
here.
deal breaker. Her seeing the inside of my apartment is a deal breaker for her.
Yeah, no.
Okay, continue.
What are you most afraid of when you move in together?
What am I most afraid of?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good.
That's
actually a serious good question.
Yeah. What are you most afraid
Most
of?
afraid of.
Like losing?
Honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
This is kind of a weird thing.
No.
I like to have music playing almost all the time.
Are you being serious?
I'm being 100%
Okay.
serious. I play music constantly in my life. I listen to all kinds of music.
You do. That's true.
Her having terrible taste in music. I know sounds shitty. I know how shitty it sounds, but it's a big deal.
But you don't think you'd know that before you moved in? Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Like you just listen to separate music in your cars.
Well, it kind of depends how insistent she is about listening to her shitty music. You know? I dated a girl and I fucking hated the music she listened to. I hated it. It was like dream, like it sounded just like that. And like, dude, a bunch of fucking drunk, stoned out hipsters, just
like hipstery jam bandy,
and not even good. Like I like jam band music,
Right.
Just like garbage, like fucking terrible garbage. And it was fine. We drove around in our car. I knew if we were going somewhere, it'd be like whatever for like 40 minutes. But the thing is, if we live together, when music's always on and kind of playing, and she only listens to that shit, I would fucking commit a murder. I would kill her. I would kill her and burn down her apartment and murder. So it'd be a problem.
So you
see,
would be
Smart04
most
said someone I knew dated a girl who listened to only Disney music. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. I appreciate Let It Go and
some of it's fine.
Hakuna Matata, fine, love it. Kiss the Girl, fine, love it. Love some Little Mermaid.
All you're listening
That's
to.
a problem for me, and especially if we're like living together, that's an issue.
But okay, that's interesting.
It's a fucking. My husband likes some of the same music, like 80s tunes, but he likes what I call heavy metal too, and I don't. So we compromise. Yeah, you compromise. The thing is, like, you listen to other music also. I'm talking about only listening to earplugs. Yeah, and his girl to fill in. Marilyn says, I need a girl to fill in a move-in survey before approving the match. Well, yeah. I mean, again, like, but these are the things you don't really find out, I think, until you. That's the thing. We're talking about hypothetical stuff that you find out when you live with someone.
Right.
Like, it might be totally cool, and I might be fine with it, but then we live together, and it's like, fuck. It's like, after the 19th conversation about, like, why are we listening to this garbage? And I wouldn't frame it like that. I would be like, darling, Wendy, the light.
Wendy?
Darling, the light of my life.
Wendy. You're talking to
The Shining. I'm doing a little bit of
Wendy's
Shining.
McNugget.
Give me the bat.
All right, so just to like wrap this up,
Jungle Jim Mania, says what music I'm listening to today. Today I just discovered a girl named. I mean, I also have terrible taste in music. Is the other thing. All right, go on. Let's not even get into it.
Seriously,
RJ doesn't care about fan questions.
Seriously, you're worried about music and posters. You're gonna have other issues. Like what?
Ooh, INV7777. We all have our single habits we formed over the years. That's true. I have a lot of single habits.
What is one?
One is
other than listening to music all the time.
I mean, like, okay, I have like a routine. Like, I get up and do yoga every morning, right? Like, I spring out of bed. I greet the day.
No, you don't.
Hello, day.
Are you serious?
I do. I spring out of bed. Here's what happens.
What do you mean you
I wake up.
spring out
I'm gonna
of
explain
bed?
it. I wake up. I cram a whole fucking protein bar in my mouth. I chew it up. I check my email. I spring out of bed and I open the curtains. I say, "Hello, day," and I greet the day. The day says, "Hello, Aaron." I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" I make my oatmeal. I do a little bit of yoga. I eat the oatmeal. I get in the shower. That's not true. I don't eat the oatmeal yet. I get in the shower.
I don't believe you shower either.
I do. And I get out. I get dressed. I eat the oatmeal, which is dried and congealed now into a cold, like, hemisphere of like, and I cut it up and I eat.
You just cut the
pieces.
oatmeal.
Yeah, I eat like oatmeal nuggets.
It's like
gross.
a nugget.
It's gross, but that's something I do.
Gross.
And then what do? Then I look into the mirror for 45 minutes,
I believe it.
weeping, just thinking about the terrible choices I've made in my life. Then I go to work. Now, in the morning, if someone else is here, I can't do that's. Now what are we doing? Now I'm up and I can't play music and I gotta be quiet and I can't greet the day. Hello, day. I can't greet the day, you know? Because there's some fucking girls in the other room like, oh, I'm too tired. I'm sleeping. And she puts on her music and I fucking want to blow my brains out. Yeah, congealed oatmeal, Lori. That's what it is.
My God.
Like Jesus, the life of Brian nude. No, I don't sleep in the nude. I put more clothes on.
I have to have shorts on.
Yeah, I can't sleep in the nude. It's too distracting. You know what I'm saying? It's too like, I don't know. It's like cold and it's hot and it's oatmeal nugs. Yeah, exactly. I eat oatmeal nugs. But yeah, that's the thing. Is like, so that whole thing. But so that's a single thing I do. I also just like to fucking have my own space. I come home and I just like shut the fuck up. I need to fucking just chill. You know, you get to a point I think as a single guy, and I think you've experienced this living on your own, where your home is your sanctuary. You come home, and this is true with girls too. You come home, your home is your sanctuary. You want it to be chill. That's all you want to do.
What do you think about this compromise? Do you think it's okay for me to say to her, if I want to be alone in the house, can you leave for 10 minutes?
No, I don't.
She could do that for me.
Under what circumstances?
For the ones you just said. When you get home from work, you just want to be like...
So you come home from work, and you're like, yo, out. She's like, how was your day? You're like,
get the fuck out of here. No, not like that, but like, I don't know. How do you have your own
Smile 04. No, I'm still dealing with body issues. Massages are the worst. I did get one massage, and it was the worst. Yeah. I need to, though. Trainer says I got to start.
I need one, too.
But they're the worst.
I don't like them.
Yeah, I want a chick who's an equal, you know?
Yeah.
Veronica says you need a chick who's not clingy, it seems. Yeah, an equal. Like an equal person.
No, Big Oil's, like, not clingy at all.
No, she actually doesn't like you.
This is all
we were talking about it. She hates you.
Yeah.
You're moving in / breaking in. Exactly. All right, we got 5 more minutes.
All right.
Oh, 3 more minutes. Sorry.
3 minutes. Get all your shit in now, people.
Wait, that's... Yeah, Emerald says you want to move into her place and kick her out. That's what you want.
Yeah.
It's just her place.
I just like her place.
That's why you find someone you can be honest with, and when you want to be alone, you just say, hey, I need some alone time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. You should be able to set boundaries and be honest with each other.
I guess, yeah, she wouldn't need to physically leave the apartment for me to have some alone time. Is it better to be single and sad or in a relationship and stressed? I don't think either is a good... I mean, I don't know.
Wait, where's that question?
Right here. Jungle Mania. Is it better to be single and sad or in a relationship...
Single and sad.
...and stressed?
Single and sad because here's why. Because there's hope.
There's hope in a relationship and stressed?
No.
You're always going to be stressed at some point in a relationship.
No hope in a relationship.
Like, before you move in together.
No.
That's stressful.
Because if your relationship is stressed, you're thinking, oh my God, fuck, like this person, I love them. Like, even though they're like, music and it's terrible, you're like, what do I do?
Yeah.
And there's no hope. There's no hope. You're just like, fuck, do I have to fix this? Or is it me? Or what's going on? Or maybe it's someone else, bless you.
Thank you.
But if you're single and you're sad, you're like, oh, I'm sad. And you're like, but wait, maybe the person's right around the corner, you know?
Yeah, but then that gets even sadder.
No. Because there's that hope that the perfect person is out there. When you're with somebody, you realize nobody's perfect and everyone sucks and it's the worst and you hate yourself and they hate you and you hate them and they hate themselves and everyone hates each other. And you're like, this fucking is bullshit. And you're thinking maybe the perfect person is still out there. But if you're single, you can still feel that way, but then there's hope. You go to a bar, you're looking around, you're like, the world's my oyster. Any of these people, I mean, they could be the perfect person. But if you're with someone, you're like, I'm with this fucking bag of garbage.
Then what's the point of all of this?
Exactly.
We have to leave.
There's
we
no
have to
point.
go.
There's no point. Tony. Hey, Kay. What's up? Oh, Tony and Kay. You guys must be bored if you're watching this. What's happening?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Sunday.
Do
Jesus.
something with your lives.
You live in Greenpoint. Get out and drink some delicious
Go outside.
beers. Go outside. My go-to scent. Kay, I'm really getting into sandalwood these days. My go-to scent currently is Old Spice Champion smell.
Ooh.
Now, if I want to attract the ladies, I go Old Spice Wolfthorn. What? Just telling you. Because it smells more like candy. But I'm starting to get into sandalwood because I feel like fucking cool dudes wear sandalwood. You know? Because I was just down in Austin and everyone's kind of smelling like the Old West and sandalwoody and I got a cool hat.
It's like marijuana.
Yeah, pot basically. that's what's up.
It's like 30 degrees in Greenpoint today.
No, Pizza Gangster. Look, we know what's going on with the thing. We got the YouTube up. Look, see? Oh, you can't even fucking. Jeez. All right, you can't even look. See, there's the chat right there. Pizza Gangster. Meta. You just saw your own situation. Okay, we're going, guys. Sandalwood, not bad. Wait, try Mandarin. MM6 smells like Sunday. What does Sunday smell like? Brunch?
Yeah, like a little bit like brunch.
Yeah. Smells like. I'm sorry, it smells bad in here, by the way.
That's okay.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. This was super fun.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
I appreciate your input.
Oh, that was weird.
It's like public service.
Thank you. It was like a job interview. I appreciate your.
Yes.
Thank you guys. As always,
I look forward to hearing.
You can ask us questions at rjandblaysuckergirls.com/ask. And we'll see you guys right back here in front of this dumb mirror.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Things will smell better, and everyone will be less sweaty.
Thanks, guys.
See you later. Have a good week. Bye.